Hi, Magus presents Illuminati Talk. What happened to T.I.?
Let me get that one more time for the people in the back. Say it a little more louder, a little more feeling, a little bit more presence, so everybody can know.
Hi, Magus presents Illuminati Talk. What happened to T.I.?
What happened to Ti? So in the news, what's going viral lately? In the last day or so or two. What up, Motown? Motown 7982 in the building. Um, in the last day or so, I'm gonna say 48 hours just to give myself a little bit more stretch room. In the last 48 hours, T.I. has gone viral. T.I. has gone viral. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was, y'all already know. T.I. has gone viral. Why has T.I. gone viral? I'm not even about to show you the picture. I don't even like looking at the picture. I don't like it's so, hey, bro. What you know about that? As soon as I'm saying that, his music is playing in my head right now. It's like, damn, this health epidemic in our community has to be addressed. And you celebrities who are sick, you celebrities who are gone bald, you celebrities who are having these things, y'all need to come out on the forefront and holler at the high mega chakra doctor, bro. I can heal y'all, help y'all with all that. But if y'all been drinking the chrome, doing all kind of crazy stuff, then I already understand. But this is this health epidemic. So we're gonna take it on the surface level first. Going bald is first and foremost surface level. It looks like, hey, look at this, an embarrassing moment for rapper Ti. What it do, Coffee Brown 986, Coffee Brown 986. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Shout out, man. I appreciate the love. High Megas appreciates the love. You already know, man. One thing for certain, and two things for sure. For those of you who really know, y'all know we've been doing this shit for years. For those of you who are new to these channels, y'all might not know who I'm is. But for those of you who've been doing this, y'all already know me and Dwayne been doing this for years. Come on, man. Don't act like y'all. What does grind mean? So you read it right there? Boom. Grind means it's a verb, right? To perform repetitive tasks over and over in order to attain a goal. So basically, when you grind, you're consistent. It ain't a grind unless it's a consistent grind. If you are on a grind, it's not no I get Saturday and Sunday off. When you are on a grind, there is no, oh, I need more sleep. When you are on the grind, there is no way in heck that you are going to not be every day 365 24/7. 365 24/7 for perpetual years. That's a grind. If you're not, and it can't be a grind. Remember, it's not a real grind until you own the grind. Remember that. Everything else is hamster wheel until you own your grind. Your grind, it has to be your grind, meaning it had to come from you. It had to be something that you created. It had to be something that you populated within the culture of your mind, took it and to the next level. All right? But T.I., bro, listen, T.I., bro. I'm doing this because T.I. live in the same vicinity that I live in. You feel me? And I'm just putting you on notice, T.I., bro. I'm right here in Union City. Man, get your people to hit my people up. We can grow the hair back. We can grow the hair back. That's on the surface level. We can grow the hair back. On the next surface level, was this a humiliation ritual? Was Ti participating in the humiliation ritual of the Baldilocks? Remember, I told you the conspiracy theory that I have. And the conspiracy theory that I have, there is this big conspiracy to keep our hair cut and chemicalized because they know that our hair is really not hair. Our hair is actually the ending of our nervous system. You feel me? You feel me? Um, because how you don't know your hair that bald? But then again, let's take it to let's take it and keep it right there. Wait a minute. It, why is there such a emphasis on making sure that our black men and our black women, when we are presented with number one, short hair. And if we are presented with long hair, we're acting a fool or doing something that is not of melanin's nature. Always. It never fails. It never fails. Every single time they present a melanated being, that melanated being has to have short hair or diseased long hair, or if their hair is not diseased and long, if they have long hair, they have to be doing some type of buffoonish, coonish, Uncle Ruckus type of buck jumping, buck breaking, black facing, white facing type of ritual. You feel me? And that's when they let them have long hair. When they acting a fool, doing, but they never show you. Think about this. You can't go find a black image in Hollywood of a black, righteous, do right man with long hair. Go find it. Let me know when you find it. Let me know when you find it. Lil Wayne, hair, baldy locks. T.I. hair, baldy locks. Everybody else hair, everybody else cut their hair. You know, uh, Duke Dennis cut his hair. Kai Cenat cut his hair. Everybody in the AMP camp cut their hair. Uh, the list keeps going on and 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 on. Jay-Z, all right. Jay-Z has a fro. Jay-Z has long hair, right? But his hair, he been growing his hair out long for over like buku long, and it's just stayed that size. That's it, if I'm not mistaken. But Jay-Z isn't recognized as a righteous man. Jay-Z got kitty rumors around him. Jay-Z got gay rumors around him, and Jay-Z got all kind of rumors around him that has tainted his pool of manhood to where people don't look at Jay-Z as I want to be like Jay-Z when I grow up, the pinnacle of manhood. But now remember, Mr. Expeditiously, Mr. T.I., we never seen T.I. with no fingernail polish on. We never seen T.I. in no motherfucking dress. We never seen T.I. Even if T.I., even though we know T.I. with the get down juice, they got some people who got the get down juice and got that good deal before that 360 took over. It's like ever since the 360 deal took over hip hop, the get down juice is everywhere. But before the 360 deal took over hip hop, it was like you was able to bargain with the devil. They was able to go to these distribution companies and go to these different places and project themselves and say, hey, look, I want an 85-15 split distribution deal. Like Cash Money got the 90-10 split. You feel me? No Limit got the 85-15 split. With the stuff with Eminem and Dr. Dre and them. They got a big old nice, deal before that 360 deal kicked in, and they really just. So you want to know why all the music sound the same? Because it's the 360 deal. All of them are bought into this 360 deal. They sold a soul to whatever part of the devil's realm that they sold their soul to, because there are different ways to sell your soul. There's different societies and all kind of different stuff you can do to sell your soul. And bruh, I think there's a big conspiracy behind our hair. I feel like if people start growing their hair, I feel like they'll start becoming. I'm talking about consciously growing their hair, not growing your hair. Not growing your hair because it's out of a fashion sense. Oh, I want to grow my hair because I think I'm gonna look better. Oh, I'm gonna grow my hair because I think I'm gonna, it's gonna make me feel better. It will make you feel better, I ain't gonna lie. But growing your hair because it's the most conscious thing to do for your avatar, right? Growing your hair. That's the number one thing. You feel me? And until you realize that these things on your hair are not just hair, these are literally carbon 12 melanin condensed. It absorbs sunlight. This is why it's recommended that you sunbathe. This is why it's recommended that you sun gaze. This is why it's recommended that you get a lot of sunlight, because this is the tree, this is the plant of your earth. These are the plants, the trees, some people got fungi, right? Everybody got a different garden in their head. You feel me? Now, why do they keep on trying to cut your garden like they do the lawnmower? Lawnmower Man. Y'all go look at the movie Lawnmower Man, and it shows you digitally why they cut us. They keep on kind of cut. Look, they cutting our hair. Then listen, they cut our hair. They make us, cut our face. I'm a part of the matrix too. Look at me, I shave, right? Listen, they cut our hair. They make us shave our face. They make us cut our pubes. They make us cut under our arms. Women got to shave their legs. Women got to shave their arms. Women got to pluck their eyebrows and do all kind of tweaking to their. There's this big war on our hair. But if you go, you can see a lot of long hair Caucasian people in the movies. That you can go look. Long hair don't care. They got all kind of, showing the long hair don't care. They always showing the long hair. I don't care with their kind. So I'm showing you the psychology behind hair. It's not just hair. It is literally your nerve endings. And you have to realize and make the conscious decision and say, I'm going to improve my nervous system by improving my hair. Your hair is literally directly linked to your brain. Literally, if you want to be technical, it's like your hair is your brain's frequency solidified. Your hair is your brain's frequency solidified. And they got this thing where they say, hey, look, all of these people without long hair, we're going to promote this to them. And go Google it. Go chat GPT or go Google it. Black Hollywood celebrity males with long hair, with short hair versus long hair. And all the ones that got long hair, trust me, they're not no apex prototype of what one might call a dominant, respectable, spiritual, righteous, stand on business, getting to the money, ain't afraid to tell the truth, ain't afraid to stand on integrity, ain't afraid to be my yacht, ain't afraid to acknowledge the sacred feminine principle, ain't afraid to, be unapologetically melanin. You feel me? This is what you can't see in Hollywood, whether it's Black Hollywood or Hollywood in Cali. You can't find a respectable, righteous, never had no finger polish, never had no dress on. He never, his mama mama didn't mysteriously die in a bathtub. You know, he got all his children. He got all his hair long, his money long, his body right. He talking good. He walking good. He ain't sell his soul. Show me where you can find that at anywhere on any on any mainstream and regular just outlets. Outlets. Show me. Show me the long-haired black man that is, remember, tall, dark, handsome, long hair, don't care, money long. The female, all of the females in his life are taken care of. He respect them, they respect him. You feel me? Show me where it's at. And he got the clout, and he got the bag, and he could bust you down. And he could bust you down in case you try to threaten something. He could protect something. He ain't looking for no trouble, but he could keep a nigga up off his ass. Matter of fact, he might be able to subdue a few. He might be able to subdue a few. It might take 3, 4, 5 of you niggas to take him. And shit, you never know. You feel me? Um, yeah, see, white people, you said, sorry, I'm white as hell, but listen, white people, y'all already got the long hair, don't care prototype. You can go see Thor with long hair. You can go see Loki with long hair in the movie. You can go see white people, or y'all can go see Jesus. Wait a minute, white folks. Y'all could go see Jesus, white Jesus with long hair, white people. You can go see white Jesus with white long hair. And we all know that's a lie. We know that Jesus' hair was made of wool, Woolworth. We know that his skin was made of bronze. Huh? Cuckoo, cuckoo, uh-uh. We know that his eyes were made of fire. We know that his eyes was made of fire. What that mean? They let you know that Jesus is an Aries. See, but y'all too caught up in the Bible's falsity to do it. Jesus is Aries. Why? Because his head, Aries is the head. It's made of wool. Wool is the ram. See? Skin made of bronze. We already know he come from the black cosmos, the great grand holy mother of all divine. All praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. And then last but not least, his eyes are made of fire. Aries element is fire. Easy peasy, beautiful, clever girl. So when we talking about T.I., bro, this goes deeper. Why would a humiliation ritual would be cutting your hair? Because the Bible scripture of Samson and Delilah comes in mind. The Bible scripture of Samson and Delilah comes into play. How? Because the whole story of Samson and Delilah was this: Samson, you are strong because your hair is long. Samson, you are strong because your hair is long. Samson, Delilah keeps trying to cut your hair. Over and over, this person tried to keep cutting his hair. This person tried to keep cutting his hair. Do you see my chats? The Ross brothers. Appreciate it, man. You already know I gotta keep it on me. You already know I gotta keep them on me. You feel me? Skin color does matter. 4724, Blake Rook. Skin color, I'm about to show you easily how skin color does matter. You ready? Blake, if they drop me and you in the Mojave Desert, if they drop me and you in any one of the desert sands of Africa, matter of fact, they're gonna put me and you in any one of the desert sands of Africa, and we gotta walk bucket ball naked across the desert sands. You're gonna die because of the color of your skin, and I'm not gonna die because of the color of my skin. Yes, color of skin matters. Just that simple. So this is more than just, because skin is more than just color. Y'all have taken melanin and relegated it down to color, when actuality, melanin is an actual essence of the substance of the cosmos, the condensity of the sun. Melanin is the condensity of the sun. It is called carbon. Specific melanin called carbon 12, that's the melanin that y'all say gives us the color of our skin. Well, if it only gives us the color of our skin, then why aren't you able to go into the sun and not get burned if it was only a color? I appreciate the love, Ross brothers. You feel me? Think about it. If it only was about the color of your skin, right? So understanding the lack of melanin. Remember, this is why they try to get you to poison your melanin all the time. This is why they give you the processed diet. This is why they give you the drugs and alcohol. Remember the thing going around called the whooping vomit, whooping vomit from smoking marijuana and the blunts? What's doing that? The blunts. The blunts is doing that. Y'all smoking in these blunts, and now y'all got there's a whole epidemic of people who are throwing up and vomiting from marijuana. It's not the marijuana, people. It's the god dag nabbit blunt. Because see, if you was going to see smoking in a blunt is like praying to Jesus to get to Yahweh. It don't make no sense. Why do I gotta pray to your son to get to you when you the one that created me in the garden? You the one that told me this, that, and the third, and you the one that omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, and have all of these omnis attached to your name. Why do I gotta go And first and foremost, man, why do your son got to come down live as a human and die as a human and get raised as a god, raised as a zombie god? Raise him from the dead, nigga. That's zombie. That's necromancy. Christians are the greatest necromancers. Listen, even Muslims have the common sense to say, we don't believe that shit. We believe he was a prophet. We believe that Jesus Christ was a prophet, and we don't believe that died and came back from the dead shit. Even Muslims got the common sense to know that that's zombieism. Even Muslims got the common sense to know that that is necromancy. If somebody dies and a magic energy brings them back from the dead, and that magic energy can't be tapped into now and can't bring none of y'all back from the dead, nigga, that's called magic. That's called necromancy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Cuz man manipulates with no, man. No, man don't manipulate nothing. Man ain't got that much power. See, this is what, no, I don't think, no, hell no, I don't think Muslims are safe. I don't think Christians are safe. I don't think Muslims are safe. I don't think Hindus are safe. I don't think Buddhists are safe. I don't think any male-dominated religion is safe. If it's a male-dominated religion, it is unsafe like a motherfucker. If it's a male-dominated religion, it is unsafe like a motherfucker. Show me a healthy apex Christian. Give me a break. They don't have no healthy. They don't have go to the Christian church right now. It's nothing but a walking time bomb of disease. You feel me? Understanding. Nigga said donated. I don't know who donated what, but I don't see nothing coming across my screen because it's on Do Not Disturb. So I don't know. T.I., bro. Come holler at Chakra Doctor and come get healed, bro. I can help you grow your hair back, my brother. All right? I can help you grow your hair back. I got some things. Listen, I am the Dr. Sabi of today, but way better. I am a Dr. Sabi of today, but way better. Remember, my teacher, my mentor was the most honorable, noble, justice, immortal Dr. Sabi the Great. And he taught me how to heal anything. You feel me? Anything. Anything within the body can be healed. Just know that. I don't care if it's multiple sclerosis. I don't care if it's endometrial. I don't care if it's the osises, the mosises, the tituses, the mitises, the itises, the flitises, the oocysts, whatever name you got for today's vermin. Because diseases are demons, and all demons can be exorcised. Diseases are demons, and all demons can be exorcised. All demons can be. Y'all gotta go watch Sam and Dean. You can turn a demon, and you can turn because all a demon is a tortured human soul that has been so tortured that they just stayed tortured, and picked the demon time. You feel me? That's what they did. That's what a demon is. A demon is a tortured soul. You know how I know? Because I exorcise demons. See, if you haven't encountered an actual real exorcism involving an archon or a demon, then you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Doc on some Ghostbuster shit. All right. So I wanted to talk about this TI thing real quick and go one more layer. Boom. What if it's the magic? You know that when you're practicing magic, TI, the magic uses up your life force. So if you don't have anything to replenish your life force, then guess what will happen? The magic will start to take pieces of you as the sacrifice. You'll start losing hair and things will start going wrong. Why? Because you don't know how to motherfucking drink water, and you don't know how to take proper minerals, and you don't know how to take proper vitamins, and you don't know how to eat the proper electric foods and alkaline foods, and you don't know how to meditate, and you don't know how to exercise, and you don't know how to think positive and be happy and accept life for what it is, knowing that you are going to make it better. Can't nobody in the sky, can't no sky daddy make it better. Only you going to dig into the sky daddy within you, because the kingdom of heaven is within, and you're going to dig into that sky daddy within, and that sky daddy within is going to tell you what to do without. But y'all keep on looking without for what's within, and that's crazy. So we understand one thing for certain and two things for sure, that if we don't get our minds right, it will immediately start to show. Listen, man, I'm the same age as y'all, T.I. Me and you around the same age, T.I. Long hair don't care, bro. It's the diet. It's the lack of it's the lack of health. I'm telling you, your hair is your garden. You have to do all of the positive things at the same time to keep it at a healthy growth and keep it going and going and going. And y'all, and speaking of Lil Wayne, somebody say I look like Lil Wayne, and I'm from New Orleans. That's crazy, right? Speaking of Lil Wayne, get your people to holler at my people. But see, y'all don't want to leave the drugs alone. Y'all don't want to leave the negative foods alone, the processed foods alone. Y'all don't want to leave the stuff that is making your hair fall out. Y'all don't want to leave those lifestyles alone. Your hair is falling out because you live an unhealthy lifestyle. Hair isn't designed to fall out. Hair is meant to grow, and if you let it grow, it'll grow to the flow. Let it grow some decades, and that motherfucker ain't gonna. It's the only thing that's immortal on your body, your hair and your fingernails. If you let them grow, they'll grow continuously, even in death. Even in death, hair and fingernails still keep growing. This is how you let you know. This is how you let yourself know, right? So start letting your hair grow. Start letting your antennas. Remember, this is your nervous system. Your nervous system ends here, right? Or begins here. Let's say, remember, when something comes in, it comes in through your pores. Listen, ain't no greater pores than the pores on your head. And they are going above and beyond the call of duty to cut your hair, right? Somebody said, our soul is immortal. No, I'm going to say, no, the soul is not immortal. I'm going to say immortality and eternity and infinity and that which cannot die is an illusion. The great grand holy mother can wither away from existence that which she wills at any given time. Great grand holy mother of all divine can get rid of existence itself and just be who she is. Nothing. The nothingness that allows any existence to exist. So I don't believe that the soul is immortal because the motherboard can immediately delete the soul whenever she pleases. So how is it immortal? Whenever she pleases, she can say, delete, trash can, empty trash bin. That's what she can say. Do you think our souls are recycled? If you get X'd out, if you die believing in the lies of Saturn, by the way, speaking of Saturn, get my book, The Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. I got a whole book on it. If you die believing in the lies of Saturn, yes, your soul will be recycled, but it won't be recycled into what you think the next the next recycling is going to be. It's going to get recycled into a deeper hell zone, bro. Is layers to hell. Remember, they told you hell is a body, just like Christ. They say Christ is a body, and they say hell is a body. Two bodies. One is the spirit, one is the spirit, one is the physical. Man, listen, it's hell to keep getting recycled into the physical, knowing that you're a spiritual being, but you ain't got no choice but to keep getting recycled to the physical because you don't know how to beat the physical. Hey, bro, y'all calling me? Hey, listen, you know Lil Wayne is worth $150 million. Please, great grand holy mother, tell them that is not a bad thing. I purchased Soul Glow for my this nigga crazy, Mr. Randy Watson. This nigga crazy. I'm new, so are you an No. Gnosticism doesn't predate the great grand holy mother of all divine. Gnosticism doesn't predate the sacred feminine. Gnosticism doesn't predate the black woman is God. No, I am not a Gnostic. I am before Gnosticism. Gnosticism doesn't predate the sacred feminine principle. So we're about to get into some more sports because I made sure I wanted to talk about and expound on the T.I. situation for at least about 30 minutes. What's next?
You know, Queso the rapper?
Yes.
His dad is saying that he's going to leave Jacksonville for snitching on his son.
Listen here, man. His dad is the scum of the earth. His Queso's dad is the scum of the earth. Here's why. ultimately, the way you train a child and the way it should go, when it gets older, it will not depart from that way. Whether they rebel from that way at a certain point in time in life, when they get their mind right, they are going to reacclimate to that way that they were taught when they were children. And I guarantee Queso's behavior, the reason why Queso even became Queso, the rapper, I guarantee you it wasn't because his daddy made him rich. I guarantee you in some capacity, his father wasn't there in the way that Queso needed to be. I'll bet your bottom dollar. And then after you raise your child wrong, you got the nerve to help the white man and the white court system and the white DA and the white jury lock your son up behind bars. What it was, I forgot. Did Queso get like life, or he got like 80 years or something? He got some crazy number that just make you want to faint if you were to get it. And you, nigga, if in Islam, and so listen, this is another reason why. Listen, y'all. This is another reason why, even though I don't believe in no male-dominated religion, I can't hate on Islam, bro. Because in Islam was the first place was I can't hate on it for the fact of the disciplinary aspect. A lot of my disciplinary aspect I got because my father had instilled certain disciplines in me because he was a Muslim. In Islam, we are taught, those who believe in La ilaha illallah, Ramadan Rasulullah, we are supposed to what? Cover our brother's flaw, let alone a son, a daughter, a mama, a sister, cousin, brother. We're supposed to cover up their flaws, meaning we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of Saturn. Let's call a spade what it is. Don't forget to go get my book, The Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. We all have fallen, right? We all have fallen short of the glory of Saturn. Where did Saturn get that from? He got that from the great grand holy mother, which means we all have fallen short of the glory as gods. And for you to be the nail that buried and hit the hammer into that, getting your son all that time behind bars, number one, it reeks of you're just the most scummiest person of the earth. And then number two, it reeks of, did you really, really just do a ritual on your son and got him life behind bars? And got him life behind bars. Story time. R.I.P. to RJ. It's real brief. Had an armed robbery charge. RJ, my father, came and got on a stand and lied to that fuck ass. Ooh, listen, I'm about to get rowdy just now. I was about to get rowdy just now. Let me keep my composure. My dad, RJ, came to the courtroom. I was facing, and this is why I never hate, this is why I can never hate Aquarius too. This is why I can never hate Aquarius. I'm facing an armed robbery charge. I took the armed robbery charge to trial. My father, who's an Aquarius, and my friend Jennifer, who's an Aquarius, came and got on the stand and lied for me. So nah. And my daddy is a square, ain't never been to jail a day in his motherfucking life. My daddy barely cusses. The only time you hear my daddy say a cuss word is the word shit. My daddy, you know, he was a ladies' man. Now don't get it twisted. He was a ladies' man. But no, that nigga, you know, he was a solid nigga. He did that for his son. So he ain't come in there and was like, yeah, nah, that nigga wasn't with me when that shit went down. That nigga came in there and he said that. And this is for entertainment purposes only, man. I'm just telling a few stories. You feel me? I'm just telling a few stories, man, for entertainment purposes only. But nah, man, Queso, man, you got the scumball daddy, bro. Your daddy was either not supposed to come at all and let you fight it on your own, like a man, or if he gonna come on the stand, he gonna come on the stand and be your alibi, if he can. Or be a character witness, if he can. Or come try to beg and plead, get my son to leave, let my son go into a program. We're gonna pay XYZ amount of $1 million, XYZ amount of $100,000, XYZ amount of money, woo, I put the house up with whatever. But he not about to be, why? Because at the ultimate end, you the one that raised him wrong, that got him living that dumbass shit in the first place. So it all fell back on you as the failure as a father in the first place. So the best you can do to clear it up is at least stay out of it. Or if you're gonna get in it, sacrifice yourself, nigga, and perjure yourself or do something that a man would do for his fucking son, bruh. That's on, that's on the surface and magical sacrifice level. On a bigger level, you never know. He probably did raise Queso right. And Queso one of them children that just didn't get it together. And said, fuck what my daddy talking about. And went out there and dad was like, I told you, nigga, I wasn't gonna have that shit. And he came on there and did his thing. He should have stayed out of it though. I would have never did that to my son. That's like murder. That's like murdering, like unaliving, Xing out your son. Period. You know what I mean? What's next?
China bans OnlyFans.
What? China bans OnlyFans. I ain't even listen, bro. If y'all don't see the tide turning, these are the signs. China bans OnlyFans. Why would China bans OnlyFans? Last time I heard that China said that OnlyFans was a vehicle of evil. I don't know. Y'all give me y'all opinion. Do you guys think that OnlyFans is a benefit to society or a detriment to society? My opinion is it depends on how you use it. Because OnlyFans ain't only for sexual preferences. If you go look at the app, they got plenty of people on OnlyFans who are not taking their clothes off because they got real fans. Indie magicians, especially them rock band indie niggas, got OnlyFans, so they be playing little guitar shit on their OnlyFans, getting donations on their OnlyFans. So OnlyFans ain't just for people that's taking their clothes off. That's the number one thing. But the majority, we're gonna say out of 100 people, 90 of them taking their clothes off. That's a big percentage. Straight scum, man. Look, let's have a toast for the scumbags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs who will never take work off. Baby, I got a plan. Run away fast as you can. Shit. Run away from me, baby. See, y'all ain't getting the programming. He saying, run away from me, baby. You already know he talking. Man, listen, we ain't about to get into that, bro. We ain't about to. OnlyFans was supposed to be for artists originally. Yes, it was. And then, yes, it was. I remember, like, people like Lauryn Hill had an OnlyFans. You was able to go. You was able to go to your favorite artist who's like not popping in the mainstream anymore, but they had a OnlyFans, and you was able to go there and talk to your favorite artists and pick their brain, and it was like basically like TikTok before TikTok.
Turned into that.
You feel? Yeah, because and it turned into that because the porn stars started getting OnlyFans, and then the porn stars started getting OnlyFans, and then the Instagram models started getting OnlyFans. And really, other girls started getting OnlyFans, and really, they promote their Instagrams and all of their other social medias to drive people to the funnel of their OnlyFans. And OnlyFans is a $1 billion industry right now. So number one, first and foremost, the porn industry, the porn, everything porn. I don't have nothing against people showing off, doing what they do, fucking and doing all that shit, but at some level, we have to realize that the porn industry is WWE as well. These people ain't really fucking each other. Go look at most of your professional porn. They dry fucking, and that shit ain't wet. That shit is studio voice when they call that, what they call it, voiced. That shit is voiced over. It has all kind of editing, propping, all kind of not unreal. I'm not gonna say unreal. Yeah, unrealistic angles, unrealistic, unrealistic time frames, right? All this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they're painting you this picture and tainting you this picture at an early age, because I remember watching porn for the first time. I was like, what, 3, 4 years old? And guess where I got it from? It was in my daddy's porn collection. See, parents is always, I told you, it always starts at the parents. It always starts at the parents. Never forget that. That's why it's called a parent company, right? What's next?
21 Savage says Atlanta is a PDF file city before clarifying it groomed him since childhood.
Whoa. Let me see that. 21 Savage. Oh my goodness. So 21 Savage says that this is baller alert, and they're saying it. See, that's how I know. That's how you know Trump in charge. Why? Because we can say pedophile and don't have to worry about nothing. That's why I love that president right there. That's why I fuck with that white boy right there. Because we can say the word pedophile and ain't nothing happening. Candace Owens is on millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views saying the word pedophile and transgender and all of these different words. Why? Because our president believes in making babies. Our president, current president, and his constituents believe in making babies, bro. And 21 Savage just said this. No, this is Baller Alert. Baller Alert, that's a reputable company. Baller Alert said that 21 Savage said that Atlanta is a pedophile city. Nigga, and he been groomed in it. What are you talking about? This is not Chakra Doctor saying this. I'm just reporting the viral news. Allegedly, this is what 21 Savage said. This is what 21 Savage said. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody, everybody, everybody respects Savage in the A, right? Everybody respects 21 Savage in the A. So a highly respectable, number one, a highly respectable outlet of hip hop news, which is Baller Alert, came out and said, let me show them the picture. Came out and said that motherfucking, look what he said. Here you go, right here. Read that there. Hold on, let me cut this. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Boom. Read it real quick. Boom. It says it right here. Screenshot that. Go look for that. 21 Savage said it. That's Baller Alert. Y'all don't see that logo? That's Baller Alert, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get it. What are you talking about? 21. So now here we go. Now you know why the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is located in Atlanta. Oh yeah? Thanks for letting us know that, 21. That's savage. That's savage. Now you know why all this stuff been going on in the A. That's savage. And come on, man. Hey, listen. I keep telling y'all, everybody in them secret societies not with that child trafficking stuff, bro. Everybody in them secret societies not with that pedophile stuff, bro. Everybody in them secret societies, bro, not with that, doing all this shit to the women, doing all this, and with that train station movement and all that stuff. A lot of them dudes in them secret societies not with that shit, bro. There's the secret. This is how the secret societies have split. And this is what the Bible was talking about when it says, two shall be grinding at the mill. One gotta stay and one gotta go. Two shall be lying in the bed. I'm gonna turn mother against father, and I'm gonna turn mother against daughter, and son against father, and all of this type of stuff. They was talking about within the realms of the societies, and this is the realms of the societies. There's a powerful, minute fractionary part of the society that couldn't really controls the society, that are into some super duper weirdo crazy shit. And this super duper weirdo crazy shit has involves children. And we're not going to get into the details because we're not trying to glorify or give acknowledgement to the the sickness, the disease that must be eradicated from off of the face of the planet Earth. We're not going to give power to that. But what we are going to do is we're going to highlight and we're going to show that this has been going on for a while, and major celebrity figures are saying it out loud in 2025. Why? Because they know Great Mother is here. The mama here. The mama here. And they know that my mama is here. And because my mother is here, they're trying to make sure that they separate themselves from the vermin that's been doing all. Listen, I'm not saying 21 Savage didn't get nobody sacrificed. I'm not saying 21 Savage didn't unalive somebody. I'm not saying 21 Savage didn't break a few kneecaps. I'm not saying 21 Savage didn't do what the structure of the matrix considered illegal. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that just because you're doing that don't mean you're drinking the chrome. That don't mean that. Just because you meeting in robes and sacrificing goats don't mean you sacrificing them babies, bro. That don't mean that. Listen, who is the most famous movie figure gangster that is known for having a code for no women, no kids, man? You know that's Scarface. Scarface was the catalyst that showed you, hey, look, we're gonna get down in these streets, us men, but we ain't letting that spill over into the world of the women and the kids. This is why it'd be crazy when you see at these hood parties, motherfucker dying from these kids dying from gunfire and bullets, because these dudes, number one, are y'all don't know how to shoot nothing. Y'all one scared, one afraid. One scared and one afraid. Y'all like this here popping, doing this. Y'all hitting this. Y'all ain't just getting down in the stands, boom, 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 and getting your John Wick on, going to the gun range. Maybe if you go to the gun range and learn how to shoot, you probably wouldn't even want to shoot nobody. Maybe if you went to the gun range and learned how to shoot, you probably, man, listen, all youngsters, y'all got guns, y'all start going to the gun range. Man, go look it up, bro. T.I. Helton fell out. McConnell, fell out. T.I. help gone, bro. T.I. no, and he was on the stage, and he was on the stage looking like the man with the hair gone like Lil Wayne, man. And ain't that crazy how Lil Wayne and T.I. was on that song Soldier with Beyonce? I want a soldier, man. Look what happened to the soldiers. Man, they scared to stand up for me. What happened? But back to what I was saying, man. What I was saying about this shit. We talk about this now.
21 Savage.
21 Savage, bro. 21. I'll repeat it again, man. 21 Savage said, and Baller Alert reported that 21 Savage said that Atlanta is a city of pedophiles, and my great grand holy mother is here to spank some booties. How about that, sport? What's next?
Side note, recently in Call Carlton, the guy who songs She's the Bad Man Pajama, has died. He's dead.
While we doing this live, the nigga that sing She's a Bad Man Pajama, doom, 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 just as foxy as can be. He out of here. Dead. This is live, coming in live, man. We got the live feed on in the background. I stay on all of the goings on of the Matrix. Both of them, and they trying to hold on to whatever head they got left. And I'm saying y'all don't got to do that, man. Y'all could just come holler. Y'all could just come holler at Chakra Doctor in Union City, bro. I'm right here in the A. Come holler, man. Are you Bridget Hines? Let me hold on, Bridget Hines. Since you won't be disrespectful, we don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate that, Bridget. All right. Yep, this just in. Literally, Coffee Brown, this just in. 1986. Oh, they got, I got a 411. Man, make sure you write that 411 now. Make sure you write that 10. Look, let's get to these numbers. Hold on, let's get to these numbers. Let me get to these numbers real quick. 1986, we got 411. We got 3329. We got 6803. We got 1996. We got 664. We got, I did 3329 already.
Mhm.
All right. And we did 7169. We did 4808. Hold on, let me make sure. Make sure you write down 6E. Make sure you write down 444. Make sure you write down 1017. Make sure you write down 9920. Make sure you write down 10E and 70. Make sure you write down 8E. Make sure you write, oh, you already got 10E. Let me see. 4724. Make sure you write down 4724 and 216 and 9119 and 4766. And you're gonna write down 9695. And you're gonna write down 43. You're also gonna write down 122. You're also gonna write down 912. You're also gonna write down 9E. You're also gonna write down 100. Hey man. You're also gonna write down, you write down 7783. Did you write down 47? Did you write down 1275? Did you write down 3331? 5910? 5910. These are these are time travel coordinates in case anybody wondering and knowing. This is how high it level. Write down 2025 and 19. You got 1986 already.
Mhm.
Write down 2467, 6506, 202, 7982. All right, boom. Next.
Your life isn't so private as you think. A former CIA agent claims that the agency has the ability to access your TV and eavesdrop whenever they want.
That's why you got to be fresh as. That's why you got to be fresh as hell in case the feds watch. That's why you got to be fresh as hell in case the feds watch. Why? Because we already know this is how this is why it ain't no coincidence when you be talking about bicycles and next thing you know you're scrolling up your timeline and you seeing a commercial for a bicycle. This is why when you go and search for, when you go and search for some foot fungus on Google, when you scrolling up your TikTok timeline, now they got a medicine for foot fungus on your TikTok timeline. This is why, It's called programming, people. And the reason why they can program us so good because they can eavesdrop. And so because they can eavesdrop, the only thing that you can do to defeat that is becoming great. The only thing you can do, yeah, all right. So the CIA, the NSA, and all the intelligence agencies and all the different agencies can listen to us and got our phones bugged, conspiracy theory or not. Let's go. We're going to say, for the sake of argument, it's true, right? For the sake of argument, allegedly, it's true that they can listen to and eavesdrop through our TVs, our phones, our listening devices, our Bluetooths, so on, our internet, and so on and so forth, right? This is why you gotta always just be on apex game so that you can always be walking in mastery. So no matter who's watching, you'll be able to always be the catalyst, the example, the leading energy, right? Because no matter who's watching, guess what? They're watching for a reason, and you got to make sure that you give them a good reason to watch. Give their ass a good reason to watch, and I guarantee you, you're not going to worry about who's watching. Why? Because you look good. You think you did all that working out so they don't watch? You think you done acquired all that money so they don't watch? You think you got fly and fresh and fit so they don't watch? You think that you went through all of this toil and trouble and got your body right and got your mind right and you got your diet right and you healed your body and you did all of these things. You think you did all this shit so people don't notice it? First and foremost, you did it so that you can notice it. Because the first step, can anybody tell me what's the first step to abundance? What is the real first step to abundance? Not prosperity, not money. Abundance. What is abundance, y'all? First and foremost, can anybody tell me what is abundance and what is the first step to abundance? I'll give you a do 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 do. Boom. Thus thy needed to hit it to eat it. I want to show my success off. First step is mindset. Wrong. But it is right. First step is mindset, right? But at the same time, first step is mindset. Wrong. Having more than you need. Having more than you need. 3919. You got 3919? Write down 3919. I'm gonna say you got the right phrase, but you have the wrong word. So it's having more than enough, not more than you need. You're never in need of anything. This is, remember, when you are getting into the higher laws of abundance, then you're getting into that phrase. But the first step to abundance is not, the first step to abundance is, kind of like mindset, but not kind of like mindset. I'm gonna show you how. The first step to abundance of empowering and embodying the actual frequency of having more than enough is you being able to see yourself as more than enough first. Once you realize the value in you, then you will be able to demand that value from the universe. You will be able to demand that value from others. You will be able to demand that value from the actual system itself. But as long as you don't see yourself as enough, then the system won't see you as enough, and the people in the system, and the things within the system, and the places, and all of these things, you will have a not enough frequency, which is called lack. This is why I call ourselves melanin people. We are not be lack people. We don't lack anything. We are more than enough, right? And so when you are moving into that first step of seeing yourself as more than enough, some people call that what? Self-love. Now, that's where the mindset come in at. A lot of times we don't look how we want to look. So we're going to have to develop a mindset that is going to motivate us to get to that finish line of how to look, how we want to look. Because when we look in the mirror, it's something sends our subconscious mind that says, ooh, I love myself. I like myself. Ooh, I think I'm sexy. If I was a dude, I'd fuck me. If I was a chick, I'd fuck me. If I was a da-da-da-da, right? Pause. Don't get no crazy thoughts. This is how you got to see yourself in the mirror, whether you're a male or female. You got to be able to look in the mirror and say, yeah, I can see how a broad could look at me and won't knock me down. And you, as a female, got to look in the mirror and be able to say, yeah, I can see how these dudes want me. Now, you got to take that and say, how bad do I want myself? Do I want me as bad as everybody else want me? Am I seeing myself in the starlight that everybody else is seeing themselves in? Because a lot of people see you in a starlight, but you still seeing yourself in a dim light, and your actions begin to not match with the actual projection of what people think of you. People say, I don't care what nobody think of me. I care what people think of me. I'll show you why. When two or more are gathered in the name of divinity, more divinity, that divinity increases into more divinity and multiplies into more divinity. So for instance, your name is John. Wow. And you're John. And you convinced 10 people that you're a millionaire, right? You're not a millionaire. You only got 300,000. But they don't know shit. You're able to pull out 25 racks at any given time and put that motherfucker on your ear like, hello. So they don't know you're not worth a meal. They don't know you're not worth a meal. They don't know you only got 300,000 and it's really not 300,000 because like 100 of those thousand got to go to bills and I got to re-up on my other 200,000. And I'm playing with 400, 300,000 at a time. I ain't making it to the million mark yet. They don't know that, right? But you tell 10 people, you're not far from it, so it's very easy for people to see and believe it, right? So you tell 10 people you're a millionaire. Those 10 people go tell 10 people, go tell 10 people, go tell 10 people, and before you know it, 1,000 people believe you're a millionaire. How many people will it take to believe that you're a millionaire for you to become a millionaire? This is one of the laws of magic, the law of gathering. Magic, at the essence, at the core of its power, is who can gather the most people into a mind state of the same thing. That's magic. How many people can you get to say, I see why you think this way. I'm going to start thinking that way too. It's called influence, right? So when you are dealing with this magic thing, you know what I mean? You got to understand that belief is the house of Pisces, and I believe. Remember, seeing is believing. So when people see that you look like $1 million, those people see that you are good and you are well off, guess what? They believe it, and that belief gets carried, and that's how Jesus and Christianity got spread. Motherfuckers took and did all kind of crazy shit and spread the belief. Belief systems are contagious. Some of them are very, very healthy and can take you to the next level, and some of them can keep you stagnant and stuck in a state of perpetual rewind. What's next?
Black Lives Matter OKC leader charged with wire fraud, money laundering, and alleged $3.5 million scheme.
This is how you know. You should know the tree by the fruit that it bears. If Black Lives Matter was a reputable, this is not the first time Black Lives Matter employees or, their staff has been charged with fraud and money scheming and scamming. We know that Black Lives Matter, and we know that Planned Parenthood, and we know that these different organizations that are against multiplication. They're against multiplying. They're against being fruitful and multiplying, no matter what the fruitful and multiplying is. If you want to be fruitful and multiply, have a baby, they're against that. If you want to be fruitful and multiply and grow your own vegetables, they're against that. If you want to be fruitful and multiply and grow your own business, they're against that. If you want to be fruitful and multiply and grow your own and have your own and be like, Oprah, they're against that. But now we are in I know. Ooh, somebody been watching Chakra Doctor. We was in I believe, but now we're in I know. Age of Aquarius. Somebody been studying Chakra Doctor. Jack 3919. Jack 3919 been studying Chakra Doctor. We are no longer in the age of I believe. We are in the age of I know. And what is the age of I know? That means we're back in the Garden of Eden. Because what is the age of I know? That's the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Ooh, we at the poetry lounge right now, snapping the finger, getting it on. Nothing but the little baddie, natural baddies around us. That's what we doing out here in these people's streets, my nigga. Yes, we are now into, man. That's how you know it's Black Lives Matter is just a larger Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar on extra, extra large. You know, supersize me, Dr. Umar face ass type shit. That's what Black Lives Matter is. That's what I look at it as, you know. All of our black leaders has scammed the black community. I'm the only one that ain't scammed the black community yet. I'm the only one that ain't scammed the black community yet. I'm the only one giving something that heals the black community right now. I'm talking about heal. Nigga, you got cancer? Holla at me. You got AIDS, HIV? Holla at me. You got motherfucking mental disease, mental disorder. You got nigga, you're broken. You're broken. You're trying to get your money up. Holla at me. You trying to get your body right. Holla at me. You trying to what? You trying to tell truth to power. You trying to get out of jail. You trying to get your people out of jail. You trying to keep your people from being in jail. You trying to sell you some dope. Holla at me. I'm gonna give you the magic, and the police can't touch you when I give you the magic. Yeah, what you trying to do? You trying to sell you some pussy? Holla at me. I'm gonna give you the magic, and they ain't gonna be able to arrest you fucking with me. You gonna get all the best tricks fucking with me. Oh, what? You got a 9 to 5? Holla at me. My magic gonna get you the motherfucking best promotion in the motherfucking world. Or it's gonna give you a greater job. Or whatever the case may be. What are you doing? You a gambler? You like to go to the casino? Holla at me. I'm gonna give you the magic and have you hitting that motherfucking number. Have you hitting that shit. They're gonna be like, ooh, this nigga must know some magic. Yeah, he do. He do. They do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm the one. In the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Cause she the one that told me do it. She the one that gave me the sauce to do it. She the one that gave me the sauce. She said, here you go, son. Here go mama's favorite sauce. Now go drip it on the world for me, boy. Make your mama proud. And that's what I did. Who am I? I am the high Magus, the great grand holy father of all divine, Ra in the flesh. Y'all know me as Chakra Doctor or Rance Dunbar, or you might know me as Prophet. You might know me as Eternal Prophet. You might know me as, Doc. Some people call me Doc. You feel me? But at the highest level of all of this shit, I am the great grand holy father of all divine, the first son of the great grand holy mother, Ra in the flesh. Y'all may know me as Lucifer, but don't confuse me with no goddamn Saturn. And speaking of Saturn, buy my book, The Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. Okay? No, I'm not from Africa. I am from Tamerica, Tameri. I am the original. I am the original Egypt. It ain't no Egypt. I am the original Kemet. I am the original El Cabulan. They talking about over here. I am the original Native American. I am Choctaw Chippewa Native. Mostly Choctaw. Little Chippewa in middle. I remember you was making them videos calling all of the celebrities out, all of them. Yeah, just go down the timeline. You can go down the timeline and go on my channel. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, share, save, like, and go and make sure you put this all. Dwayne got, listen, bro. Great Grand Holy Mother and me. The Great Grand Holy Mother don't play about me, boy. The Great Grand Holy Mother don't play about me. The Great Grand Holy Mother don't play about me. The Great Grand Holy Mother gonna put that motherfucking work down for me, boy. The Great Grand Holy Mother gonna come see about that when it's about me. The Great Grand Holy Mother don't play about me. How many of y'all can say that? How many of y'all can say, man, the Great Grand Holy Mother crazy about me? I put it in. I put so much work in for the Great Grand Holy Mother. She don't play about me at all. She don't play about me at all. She jealous about me. She jealous about me. That must mean I'm about to get a whole lot of money. Every man, 50 people say I look like Lil Wayne. I must about to get a whole bunch of money. I must about to get a whole bunch of money because Lil Wayne got a whole bunch of money. What is going on? What is going on? I'm about to get a whole bunch of moolah, baby. Man, they keep telling me I look like Lil Wayne. What's next? Man, we about to get up off here. What's next?
Cruise passenger died like George Floyd apparently after being served 33 drinks.
So the nigga was on the boat having a cruise. They served him 33 drinks. And next thing you know, he toppled off the top. He toppled overboard, dead. Now that sounds like a sacrifice. Off the 33 drinks alone. Pop. Any questions? Sacrifice. Next.
Along with other things going on in Atlanta, Delcap County mother will spend the rest of her life behind bars for beating to unalive her preschool age child over a potty training.
Some women don't deserve to be mothers. This is the evidence that most females of today, and I blame you dudes, bro. I feel like if she had a proper father figure in that child's life, that wouldn't have never happened. This is how you know that's that single mother shit. She done got sick of the child, got mad at the child, and for being a child, and couldn't handle it. Her nerves too bad. Wow, I guarantee you her hair not long, naturally. See? It all ties back and stems back to all of these things connecting. I bet you I can put my bottom dollar on. I can put my bottom dollar that she don't have long natural hair. I could put my bottom dollar on that she ain't got no father in this child's life that is an active father in this child's life. And I could put my bottom dollar on that she is broke. All three go hand in hand. And you got to realize it's systems set up, designed for you to buy into that trap. And you must wake up, become conscious, get your body right, get your mind right, get your spirit right, get your soul right, get your emotions right, get your mind right. And then things are going to start going right. Do you understand? The game is rigged. The game is rigged. And if you shoot yourself in the foot, you dead before it started. You gone. You X'd out before it started. Why? Because a million guns pointed at you. You about to be the millionth and one shooting yourself in the foot? Mr. and Mrs. Self-Sabotage? Next.
This is just in. Transgender women inmates may be moved to men's prisons under Trump's.
Woo, doggy. Transgender transgenders are about to get moved into the male facilities. I'm letting you know right now. They celebrate. Them dudes celebrating in there. All them what they about to send the trainees over here? What they about to send the train stations over here? Oh my God. Oh, niggas is doing push-ups right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, let me make sure I keep in line with these numbers. And boom, boom, boom. I remember. Boom. All right, hold up. Who's your celebrity crush if you have one? All right, I'm gonna indulge. I don't have no celebrity crush. You know, my celebrity crush is my old lady. For real. If you want to be technical, but you know, if I could say, all right, because you know, me and my girl, we do poly, and I'm saying, babe, hey, we gonna bring another one on, and it gotta be a celebrity crush. Who? See, I can't do Rihanna because she got a baby daddy, too many children. I ain't doing that. I'm not fucking with that. Yeah, all of my celebrity crushes, they're either taken or they washed up. They taken or washed up. You know, they old. You know what I mean? But if I'm gonna go new, if I'm going present day new girls, crush, meaning who I would want to, the celebrity that I would want to crush, right? That's what I'm assuming you're saying, right? it would have to be somebody like, mm, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's either gonna be out of, don't hate the Met, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's gonna either be out of old girl from what her name that sing what her name that sing that song? Sweetie. It might be like somebody like Sweetie. But she got too much makeup. See, yeah, you gotta give me some kind of thing. Celebrity crush, you gotta say, I ain't really crushing on nobody like that. Ain't nobody really worth crushing on like that. It'd have to be somebody that's not a celebrity. Like a girl, like just a bad broad that I wouldn't mind crushing on. But it can't be just no like now celebrities play it out. So no, I don't really got no celebrity crush. Let me see. What celebrity work crushing? Can y'all name a celebrity work crushing on? At 33 drinks, goddamn. Yeah, that was crazy. 33 drinks, goddamn, bro. What the fuck going on? You know? Uh Boom. Really got one. 33 drink, goddamn. What I would tell you, Tony, but that's I don't know who you is, bro. I don't need you. I don't need you copying the style, bro. I don't need you copying the style, brother. Not man, the trend. 8994. You gotta write that down. And somebody said Cardi. I don't want no, we can't do no, not Cardi. She got baby daddy, she got kids. No, I'm not fucking. No, I ain't got time to be dealing with all those extra dudes in your life. Uh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not about. The only way, like I said before, the only way I do that with Cardi is if she got on, if she got like got some things reduced, got healthy. They be too unhealthy for my liking. 'Cause I like Gabrielle, huh?
Zendaya.
Zendaya, Sin. Yes. Now we go into the world of other celebrity, like you know some other celebrity type shit. So I would have said somebody like all of my old celebrity crushes are motherfucking married with kids, all kind of crazy shit. So they ain't crushed no more. They don't even look good no more. Vivica Fox don't look good no more. Motherfucking Venus Williams don't look good no more. I mean, sorry, Serena, not Venus. Serena don't look good no more. Uh, Stacey Dash still look good, but she married, kids, all that good stuff. You know, I seen Cherokee. Cherokee got so on social media still trying to pop it. Like, what? Come on, Cherokee, is this crazy? Cherokee Diaz, y'all remember Cherokee Diaz? Yeah, she trying to. I'm like, so all of my old crushes, man, they done got buzzed down with kids, whoopty whoopty whoop. I had to go look and survey who was in the new. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just got it. You know who could get it? Tyler.
I was thinking that too.
Make me sweat. She could get it. Tyler could get it. I ain't saying Zendaya. Somebody says Zendaya's a boy. Oh man, see, you ain't got no profile picture, Frankie Rayford. You're a bot, bro. Your name is Frankie Rayford, E3DM8M, all kind of crazy shit. Put 3E. Make sure you put 3E down there. 3E down there. Yeah, man. What's next?
This is new. Pastor claims he can heal people by passing gas on their faces using God's power.
Wait, this gotta be trolling. Who reported this? Damn, these pastor claims he can heal people by farting on their faces using God's power. This is this. It gotta be an African.
Yes.
That ain't happening nowhere in America. That ain't happening nowhere in America. So look, this is how you show you that ain't this is how I know that ain't the motherland. Look how primitive they are behind us. They let niggas fart in their face. They let niggas fart in their face to get healed through God's power. And who is God to them in Africa? White Jesus. You bet not hit on white Jesus in Africa. They will stone you. I dare you say something about white Jesus or Muhammad in Africa. They come and get you and bring you to the village lion. They're gonna bring you to the village rhinoceros. I guarantee you. Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This man is farting in people's face, crouching down, squatting in a nigga face. He literally in a nigga face doing, look, he right there in a nigga grill. Sitting on a nigga gangster grills, you bastards. Gangster grills, man. What's nigga said Tiger, yo got flame. That's a yo got flame, man. Ain't no Tiger Uncle Cut. That's a yo got fire. Yo got fire. That ain't no Tiger uppercut. That's a yo got fire. What the fuck? Man, we about to get on before I get spit on, man. One more. We gonna get one more and I'm out of $5. Pick a good one. Pick a good one. Go through them and pick a good one. I'm about to give him a quick commercial before we do our last one. And we're gonna make sure you pick me a good one. I'm about to give him a cold-blooded. I told you we'd be deathless.
We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
It's just the law. Black people are slaves and white people own them. That's just the way it is.
I know.
I'm one of the realest niggas left out here. You think I'm about to miss my chance becoming a real nigga by telling you who really did it? When I know who did it, but I ain't about to tell you. Cause I'm gonna take the charge. That's what real niggas do. But the game fucked up out here. You a whole whore out here.
Y'all make sure y'all comment, follow, share, save life. Go get the Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. Go get the Great Black Mama of Creation. All on Amazon. You can go get it on Amazon. You can get it on my website. You can get it on Barnes & Noble. You can get it on Lulu and some more places. Go get the book. What's next?
Okay, this is crazy. A Nebraska woman married and had sex with her biological father after winning an incest competition with her sister over who could have intercourse with him first. According to the police, her motivation to have sex with her father stemmed from a jealous competition with her half-sister regarding who could have sex with their fathers.
So you're trying to tell me two girls, two half-sisters, meaning they got different mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Two half-sisters who got different mamas had a contest to see who can crush their father first.
Yeah.
That's what I be talking about, y'all. That's what I be talking about right there. You know, how did a man let his daughter go that far? You know what story it reminds you of? What story in the Bible that reminds you of? That's a biblical story right there. So you can't be mad at it. If you're a Christian, you can't be mad at that. If you're a Christian, you can't be mad that those two girls had a contest to see who can crush their father first. And Christian, if you're a Christian, you can't be mad at that story. Why? Because if I can recall, there's a story about a guy named Noah, I believe. I think there's a story about a guy named Noah or a guy named something in the Bible, and both of his daughters tricked him, quote unquote, and got him in a certain position of alcohol and inebriation, and they crushed him. Lot's daughters. Not Noah, I'm saying Noah, Lot's daughters. So Lot's daughter, remember, Lot's story is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember, Lot was the one that lived in Sodom and Gomorrah, And the reason why Yahweh destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah was because not because the men there were homosexual. It was because the men there were grapists, and they was graping people. And the angels went down to see if the word of what they was doing was true. And when the angels got to town, the guys in Sodom and Gomorrah surrounded. First and foremost, when the angels got to town, they went to Lot's house. So the dudes, everybody in the hood, peeped and seen they got some fresh meat going to Lot's house. And they described the angels as bright and beautiful. And these bright and beautiful male angels went to Lot's house to warn Lot to get Lot out of the house because they about to do their thing on Sodom and Gomorrah anyway. So what happened was somebody come knock on Lot's door while they in the house talking to the angels. Boom, 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 boom. Lot like, who is it? They like, man, you already know who this is, Lot. Boy, we need them two men that came in your house. They need to come on outside so that we can grape them. And Lot said, oh no, please don't grape these two men. Here, take my daughters instead and grape them. Go look. And the dudes in Sodom and Gomorrah was so hell-bent on graping a backside of another male that they said, you know we don't want your daughters, Lot. How dare you come at us like we want that? We want them buns in the oven inside your house. And the angels came out, did their little angel thing, hit everybody with the flashy thing like on Men in Black. Everybody went blind. And the angels told Lot, look, quick, y'all gotta go. We about to destroy this bitch. And fire rained down from heaven and destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. That's how the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible goes. If you don't believe me, just go read it yourself. Make sure you read the King James Version or the NIV, the New International Version. The King James Version or the New International Version. Yeah. So that's what this story sounds like. These two girls had a contest on who was going to finesse their father out of some hanky-panky. They was having a sounds familiar. Hey, bro. And when they talk about these different leaders, all of them always got some type of sexual energy charge or sexual misconduct charge associated with their name. It don't matter who it is. What's the difference between Brother Polite and R. Kelly? R. Kelly helped plenty of people make babies. Brother Polite enlightened some minds. They both got charged, and they both are charged with messing and doing literally misconduct sexually. Sexual misconduct, man. Sexual misconduct, the shit that is worthy of becoming a registered sex offender. If you was caught up that bad, if you was thinking with your dick that hard that it got you a charge, you gotta change, bro. If you was thinking with your sacral chakra and your root chakra that hard that you ended up with a charge and stained for the rest of your life with it, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, you got to be more careful. Because nowadays, anything could be a charge nowadays. So you better have you some protection. You better have you some magic. You better have you a deity you associated with. Because, bruh, the way it's looking, man, the Christian church is falling right before our very eyes, and nobody don't want to admit it. Islam is falling right before our very eyes, and nobody don't want to admit it, bro. Nobody's admitting that the current day religions are literally fading out, and everybody is just praise the Lord. Okay. Nobody want to admit that the Lord's house is burning. Nobody want to admit that the Lord's house is the number one offender of sex offenses. Nobody want to admit that the Muslim dudes over there be messing with them children. Nobody want to admit that human trafficking is one of the biggest commodities on the face of the planet Earth, while everybody turns a blind eye. And when I say human trafficking, I'm talking about child. Okay? So understand that the reason why people like Candace Owens exists is because she is not afraid to speak the truth. Because I keep telling y'all, just because Candace Owens with them people don't mean she's drinking the chrome. Now them dudes that's drinking on that Google Chrome, Great Grand Holy Mother got something for you. All of you enemies of the Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, Great Grand Holy Mother got something for you. All of you human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, or necrophiliacs, Great Grand Holy Mother got something for you. And I told you, I never want to get on that lady's bad side. So I'm gonna always stay on that lady's good side. And with that being said, buy the book. Buy the Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored, my masterpiece. My masterpiece. I show you how everything in life is, was, and forever will be this bullshit ass matrix, and we gotta rise to a higher dimension, the 5D dimension, to get up out of here. Shows you who's the architect and the warden of this prison matrix system. It breaks down all of the different systems that the architect and warden is using to keep you in prison. Okay? Understand that the God of the Bible is this. That the God of the Bible is this right here, the Black Cube. The Black Cube is the God of the Bible. Okay? Y'all do y'all study, do y'all research. Until next time, we're going to talk about some more shit next time. Peace.